Ready.
Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on fourth down.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Let's go.
Here we go on fourth. Tannehill. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. One man in the backfield, that's Elliott on second and goal. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a second and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. And they get this to Austin. It's a jet sweep. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Another incompletion. It's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. Tannehill on first down. And Walker has it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. Tannehill now to throw. And he fires one incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. So that'll back them up 5. Now they face a 3rd and 15 here following the delay of game.
Push him back. Push him back.
Throwing again is Tannehill. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's Brett Kern now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Cowboys will take over here at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now they get this to Austin. It's a jet sweep, and he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Check number 19.
Prescott. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Cameron Wake in there to make the sack on what will be the final act in this ball game. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that. Continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lap. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in the ice cream whip, triple scoop. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy. Coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction of the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Tennessee Titans. Here's Kai Forbath now to get us started, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And a little dangerous there, almost a penalty, but it does get into the end zone before going over the sideline for a touchback.
Here we go! 10 Lobo. Topper!
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. SOS.
Five.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
You got nothing. Kill. Check 52.
Shift.
Get it.
To throw is Tannehill. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Now it's Tannehill off the bootleg. He's got his man Sharp, complete. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Sponge. No. Why? Get wide. Check.
Look at me. Go.
Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. Lewis has the first down and then some. And so Dion Lewis. Touchdown, Titans. Dion Lewis, 63 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. You talk about explosion plays. Here's one pretty much right out of the gate.
And now they get to ride a wave of emotion, momentum, everything. Just as you described, right out of the gate. Big sprint, touchdown. They're excited. But on the other side, they've got to guard against a major letdown because they hit them right in the gut with that one. And now you start to question yourself a little bit when you give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. To throw is Prescott. He's going to get this to Austin, complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Wake with a little wake-up call as he gets in there for the sack.
24's the mic. Army, Army. Army, Army.
On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Now!
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
I got him. Hey, lock it. Hit it.
After the interception, here's Tannehill.
Slam.
His throw caught right around the 6. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A gain of 32 that time.
Come on, set. 70, Indy. 54, watch 54. Check. Rock it. Hatch it. Go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Dion Lewis with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Extra point put through by Succop. And it's now 14-0.
Titans 14. Cowboys nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run with Elliott. He finds an opening past the 40, and he takes it all the way up to the 47. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10.
Hey, watch Sam, watch Sam. Check Mike, 54.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
47.
47.
On second down, it's Pollard. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, 53 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And that one carries out of the side of the end zone for a touchback, so that will come out now to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
All day, every day, any day. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip. Slam, slam. Watch the edge.
Now.
They'll run on first down. Lewis. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Watch 22-jet bomber, 22-jet bomber. Shift.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
14. Cowboys 7.
Set, ready? 60 or
54. Oh, you got deep? Check the backer. Deuce.
protein spill. Shoot.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Malik Collins busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fake.
First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big.
I'm coming. Check 4. Kill.
Leo. Big Ripper.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. And this one caught by Delaney Walker. And he gets this only to the 41, not near enough for the first. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
Hey, watch this, watch this.
Fair.
Shit.
Hey, Zoo.
Kill. Turn it up. Kill.
Fire.
They're going to go. It's Tannehill. And finding Pruitt. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Tannehill on the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Shotgun handoff for Lewis. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
30 base.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, come on,
At the Cowboys' 48-yard line.
25, check 25, check 25.
Check. Crunch. Under 10. 10.
Hey, Sam on.
On 2nd down now, it's Lewis. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
And it's 3rd down.
Let's go.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
5.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Down.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Hey, Alpha.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
Shift! Watch the shift! Joker. Let's go.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down.
53, check 53. Switch up. Watch twist. Watch twist. Watch out. Check nickel.
They snap it to Tannehill. And he's going to be sacked back on his side of the field at the 44. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Mike's 54. You can't block me.
Here we go, 47.
You can't.
61. Match box. 26.
On 1st down, Pollard. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. 1st down, and it's Pollard again. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the judge passes, so when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
That's it. Big hit.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. On second down, Pollard, and an alley to run. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Cowboys, first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Undercrunch.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a second and goal. Now Pollard looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. 6 plays got them down here. This is play number 7, third and goal.
You got tight right there.
Pollard going to try the right side. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. He went backwards 5 yards there on third down to bring up fourth.
Fourth and goal.
"24 is the mic. Hey, get in the weight room.
Final play of the half, Prescott. And my goodness, this is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Their own 27-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board, so let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. A first down carry by Elliott. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
We got to step it up. Big edge. Jam him.
On second down now, Pollard. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 7 yards there and a first down. Run for Pollard. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Here we go. Fine,
Bandit. Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move. Everyone.
Here we go, going to 53.
Check. Lucky. X3. 218. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check 31. Check 3.
Here we go, kill. 26.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He finds Randall Cobb with the completion. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 29-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Switch it, hey.
Kill.
20.
Gonna run again here with Pollard. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
Hey, kill. 26.
On 3rd down, Pollard. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down.
Here we go, 46. 26.
Now Prescott on 4th down. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
I can't believe they let you play.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Forbath, the extra point, and we are tied at 14.
That ties the game at 14.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And he almost flirted with disaster there, but it does get into the end zone before going out, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
On the ready.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. Kill. He's coming.
Ready.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. And that's complete to Lewis. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Back now in Arlington, all even as we get ready to start the fourth.
Ready up.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Let's get the ball.
Check 26. Check 20 down.
They'll run on first down. Lewis. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 38-yard line.
Come on, set. 18, Gator.
Mike's 5-4. Hey, let's get in them holes.
Shoot.
On second and 11 now. Tannehill. Open man is Cameron Batson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. So first and 10 now from the 30. Derrick Henry trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Throwing on second down, Tannehill. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there and handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
They run on first down as they get about 3. Second and 7 forthcoming. The big man, Jarrell Casey, in on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety
Brings
creeping.
up second and
Safety's
7
creeping.
at the 9-yard line.
SOS. Great stone. Come on. Shim. Rush in. Rush in. Rush in.
They'll keep it on the ground. Pollard. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
I smell fear.
Mike 55. Mike 55. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55.
Prescott from the gun. That one complete. Elliott. And that little deke, the juke move that we saw, able to give him the first down yardage before he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Prescott's throw going to be caught by Gallup. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. On first down, Elliott. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Now on 2nd and 13. Prescott looking for Cooper. That's complete. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Looking to throw. Prescott. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively. Brings up fourth down. Fourth down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
Fourth down, Prescott. He's got his target, it's Cobb. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Draw play, Elliott. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I know a lot of people won't like the draw called in that situation, but every now and then that pops big. In this case, it didn't happen.
On second down, Pollard. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth. Well, at this stage in the fourth, I thought they might work it down the field a little differently, but they go with the run. Hole opens up, and he's gone.
Were we mind melding there? Because you're thinking differently, meaning throwing the ball, right?
Yeah.
I'm with you. With that time on the clock, I thought the ball would be in the air on just about every play. And they came back and got them with a surprise because I think the defense was planning for that as well. That took some fortitude as a play caller. Give him high marks for making it happen.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Here we go. At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
And they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
Out, 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 out.
Check 9, check 9. 49, check.
Look at me. Door, door. Safe, safe.
Let's go.
He's back to throw, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The sack by Michael Bennett, the native of tiny Independence, Louisiana. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Sponge, sponge.
Hey, lock it.
No, no, no. Wide, get wide. Check, 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 check.
Yes, yes. Hit it.
Back to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
54, right there, 54, Mike. Watch the run, watch the
Hey.
36. Back.
They go.
Here we go on fourth, Tannehill. And he locates Walker, complete. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. Tannehill now to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Tannehill. He'll get this complete to Batson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Okay, ready?
Tannehill now 12 of 15 throwing the ball. 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10.
Hey, foxtrot.
Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Bring it.
Rock it. Look, squeeze.
Kill. Hatch it. Watch that.
Hey, echo.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Exit.
Now.
They'll look to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Byron Jones on the coverage.
Ready?
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Hey, orbit.
3 buzz. Mike's 5'4. Here I come.
Hey.
Motion. Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man.
Yo, faster.
54, right there. 54.
Dude.
One last throw here for Tannehill. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last little miracle play done. They were within striking.
I do this for the family. I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they soldier chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous. I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no bill. See the pain deep in my eyes. They know it's real. Say this one for your photo reel. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah, how about it? You want it, you have it, you got it. Go snatch it, skirt the lot. Go ahead, jump it, how about it? Rep for your bro, where your post, department, your projects. Pain driven, itching, drumming. Hey, look how far we coming. Heartbeat on the streets, you can do it. Ain't built for the weekend, sweet. This sugar, one man army, but get deep. Watch what you doing. I ain't damaged goods, damn out the clay. You wish you could. I do this for the family. I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they soldier chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous. I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no bill. See the pain deep in my eyes. They know it's real. Yeah, been this way before the deal. Say this one for your photo reel. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah, so suspenseful, I'm up in the field. Saw it in my eyes, it was the Tiger Hill. Gon' jump off the line and see the fly the field. Rewrite your history off this line right here. Your best bet be ahead, easy to get rich or dead. Try, this ain't never new, I just be 10 steps instead. Snooze, I won't, I can't lose, ready, rest or a bed. Do what you can to do, make your next move your best. I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they soldier chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no bill. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way before the deal. Say this one for your photo reel. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. I do this for the family.